I didn't kill my wife, but when the police found her body, my fingerprints were the only ones on the knife. They asked me why I buried her 2 miles from our tent. The problem is, I don't remember digging that hole. And the forest where they found her? It's not the forest we went to. Daniel, 30, and Mara, late 20s. Married 5 years ago, no kids, fighting constantly, infidelity accusations, silent dinners, separate sides of the bed. Mara suggests, let's disconnect, no phones, no internet, just us. Daniel agrees because he's scared she'll leave. They choose a remote forest campground, barely reviewed online. The drive is long, no signal for 40 minutes before arrival. The campsite, no other campers, one wooden sign, faded map, trails not matching Google Maps. Daniel notices something odd. The map shows only 3 trails, but behind the restroom building, there's a 4th path, unmarked. Normal at first, campfire, forced laughter, wine, awkward intimacy. But during dinner, Mara asks, "Do you hear that?" Daniel hears wind. She hears whispering. Later that night, Daniel wakes up alone in the tent. Mara is gone. He steps outside. She's standing at the edge of the trees, barefoot, staring into darkness. He asks what she's doing. She replies calmly, "They were calling my name." He laughs it off. She doesn't. Next day, Mara insists on exploring the unmarked trail. Daniel resists. She says, "Maybe we need to get lost to find something." The trail feels wrong, too quiet. No insects, no birds. They find a clearing with a single wooden chair in the center. No footprints, no trash, no explanation. Mara sits in it. She smiles. She says, "Don't you remember this place?" Daniel freezes. He's never been here before, but for one split second, it feels familiar. Then he notices something terrifying. There are 2 sets of footprints in the mud leading into the clearing, but only 1 set leading out. Mara starts acting different. She knows where trails lead before checking. She hums songs Daniel doesn't recognize. She calls him by his full name, something she never does. That night, she asks him something disturbing. "If I disappeared, would you look for me?" He says yes. She asks, "Even if you were the reason I disappeared?" Daniel becomes paranoid. He checks their car. It's been moved slightly. The mileage is 12 miles higher than when they parked. He didn't drive. He's sure of it. Daniel wakes up covered in dirt, his shoes muddy, hands scratched. Mara is gone. He follows faint drag marks through the forest. They lead to the clearing with the chair. Behind it, disturbed soil. He digs, not because he wants to, because he feels like he has before. He finds a shallow grave. Inside it, a decomposed body wearing Mara's jacket. But it's not fresh. It's been there for months. He falls backward. He hears her voice behind him. "You promised you'd forget." He turns. Mara stands there, clean, alive, smiling. Flash fragments hit Daniel's memory. 6 months ago, they came here. They fought. He pushed her. She hit her head. She died. He panicked. He buried her. He convinced himself it was an accident. He erased it from his mind. The forest didn't let him forget. It made him come back, to remember. But here's the final disturbing twist. The Mara standing behind him says softly, "You left me alone here." Her voice cracks. Her face shifts, slightly unnatural, not fully human. The forest didn't just remember, it replaced her. When the police found me wandering the highway 3 days later, I told them my wife was still in the forest. They searched. They found a body, but it wasn't buried. It was sitting in a wooden chair, waiting.